It's not been a great week with mortgage rates going up. Inquiries down, but that's the game we play. So it's been one of those weeks. Donald Trump's war in the Middle East has kicked off again after a period of a ceasefire, when actually the rates were coming down quite nicely, but it's all kicked off again, and literally we're just getting email after email from lenders saying their rates are going up. The cost of oil is going up. Having said that, looking now, it's just come down a tiny smidge. But yeah, rates have gone up. And when this happens, inquiries naturally tail off, which is a bit frustrating because people need to take a bigger look at things. The rates on a mortgage are going to be up and down all through the life of a 25, 30, 40-year mortgage. Whereas people are literally focusing on the here and now, thinking, oh, the rates are up a little bit. They are up, yes, but they haven't gone through the roof. But the media reports it like really awful bad news. They've gone up a little bit. If you went on solely what the media are saying, you'd have thought they've gone through the roof, and it's been absolutely crazy. So that's where we find ourselves at the start of this week, and it's continuing today. Monday had 3 or 4 lenders. Let's just have a look, see if there's been any more recently. No, 3 or 4 lenders today who have all emailed to say that the rates are going up, but we can't do anything about it. We just deal with it. We monitor the situation and act accordingly. So looking back on last week as a whole, it was actually really good. If you watched the last video, you'd have seen that I was in Sheffield getting ready for a meeting. More of a sort of a business mentoring meeting, and it was really good. Got some really good points out of it, and I've started putting some of those into practice already for the wider benefit of the business and everyone within it. So that was awesome. All throughout the week, had general normal calls with new clients, existing clients, looking at the types of mortgages that are on offer, what will suit them best, looking at their situation, then doing the research and then presenting something to them. So we've got those ongoing. And actually, we've had about 4 mortgage applications go in last week. We had 5 mortgage offers come through. Danielle is on holiday at the moment, so no new business protection cases have been submitted. She's on holiday next week as well, so none for a period of time. But business is still going on. It's not busy like it was in between the turn of the new year and Trump's war in the Middle East kicking off. It was really busy at that point. It's certainly got quieter, but it's fine. We're still cracking on, still going with that. What else did I had an online networking meeting on Thursday morning, which is okay. Not many new faces come to it, so it's pretty much just networking with the same people over and over again. I've got a sort of a 6-month contract with that, and I'll review how things are going with that at the end, see if we're actually getting any work from it or not. It seems to me like we're referring more work out than actually we're getting any in, so it seems a bit of a one-way street on that at the moment. But I did attend a really good training session on Friday about social media, and specifically focusing on Google and generating the inquiries from Google. It's the end of a 6-week program that I've been doing with a guy who specializes in social media training for mortgage advisors. And he's got some really, really good points that we've started putting into practice already. And I've seen an impact on it already. So the number of followers on Instagram is increasing due to the kind of strategy that he's taught me and some of the new stuff I'm putting in place. Following that session on Friday, I made some changes to our website to make the phone number and email address a lot more prevalent, so that when someone visits it, it's obvious what the call to action is. Get on there, give us a call, because in this business, as long as your processes are good, leads are your main focus. So if you can get the leads in, everything else should take care of itself. So my focus all the time is on leads. Get the leads in, speak to them, convert them, get them through the business. Obviously taking care of existing clients and client referrals, estate agent referrals, remortgages, product transfers from the existing client bank. If you keep feeding the front load with the leads, then you should be all right. And particularly when business is down, you've got to attract those leads any way you can. Now I'm lucky, we get quite a few from TikTok, Facebook. Instagram is something I'm looking to build, but also word of mouth. Our clients refer clients into us, so that's really good. And we've also got a local estate agent contact where we can get leads from. So it's good, you just got to cultivate all the channels as much as possible. There was a bit of frustration towards the end of last week in Aldermore declining a case we've put into them. They're saying they can't justify the lending due to the income coming in from the self-employment. It's so frustrating. We obviously didn't agree with it. We appealed the decision, but they've come back again and declined it. It doesn't make sense. When it comes to self-employed mortgages, we're going off annual accounts, and they actually pose or present a really good picture on affordability. But this couple, they're living with parents, so they're no longer having to draw so much money out of the business to pay for rent and living costs and that kind of thing. And the argument from Aldermore was the income coming into the account doesn't stack up compared to what was shown on the previous accounts. And we're like, no, it's not going to, because those previous accounts were based on them drawing for rent and all this kind of stuff. The money is remaining in the business. They can still call upon it. But no, still declined it. So we're going to have to source again. And now, unfortunately, due to the makeup of the application, we're having to look to lenders that are going to be slightly higher rates. That's not great. Slightly disappointed with that. Aldermore are usually quite good, take a positive approach to things, but on this case, not great. But what can you do? You appeal it, you try, you move on. We've just got to keep fighting for an outcome for the client, because that's all that matters. We want to make sure that they can buy the property that they found, and they want to go through with it. So that's a bit of a downer on the week. Looking ahead to next week, like I said, Danielle's off, which is, it's just fine, because the protection side of things isn't so time critical as the mortgage, because people want to get out there, want to find a house, they want to put offers in, whereas the protection kind of flows along in the background and gets sorted in time for completion, but it's not so time critical, so that's not too much of an issue. I've got client calls, Rachel's got client calls, Lana's got client calls, both new and existing, which is all good. I've got a couple of paddle sessions booked in the week, which is nice, but yeah, Friday I'm off. We've got to go to Bath to get my daughter her school uniform and everything for her new school. So we've got to go and do that. But yeah, generally it's going to be a pretty standard week. Now we're off the week after that. So just need to get things in order, record some videos for social media, schedule those in and get them to go out. But so far, so good. I would like more leads, but who wouldn't? But as it stands, we're just making the most of the ones we've got. We're very grateful for those, of course. We just have to work hard to convert them into clients and try and attract more in at the front end, which is my constant focus of life at the moment. But yeah, I can't complain. We'd want it to be busier. Who wouldn't? But the team are busy. Everyone's got something to do, functioning along quite nicely. Yeah, I've just got to get on with more social media, put that teaching or that learning into practice and see how we go. Hope you've enjoyed it. We are here if you want advice on a mortgage perspective. First-time buyers, remortgages, buy-to-lets, both company and personal. Feel free to get in touch with us. The contact details are in the video description. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you want more of this. And join us for the journey. Take care till next time. Bye-bye.